Hi everyone. Today I wanted to do a quick comparison and review of this Wamami 1/6 action figure guy. In my quest for brown bodies, I searched eBay high and low and came across this very reasonably priced guy. So when I saw the pictures of him, the pictures looked much darker than what he actually is. I was hoping that he would match my hip hoodie Ken, who desperately needs a new body. However, he is not a match. He's much too light for hip hoodie Ken. Not a match. So when I took the body out of the box, I was hoping that he would at least match my Fashionistas Ken. But again, that's not a match. Fashionistas Ken is lighter than this body. This figure is actually about the same color as the TTL brown body that came out years ago. He's a little bit shorter though. This guy's pretty short. He's actually about the height of G.I. Joe. And he's about the same complexion actually as the Colin Powell G.I. Joe. So just so you can see there. Let me back this up. So this body is shorter than Ken, shorter than most action figure guys. He's about the same height as G.I. Joe. So just keep that in mind. So just to give you a quick rundown on his functionality, his flexibility, his articulation. He has a standard kind of neck peg here that they're making the male action figures with these days. And he has articulation at his torso, double articulation here. He has good flexibility at his shoulders. His arms rotate and move. He has double jointed elbows, but he does have limited flexibility there. And his legs do rotate. Now here's what I found deceiving. Looking at his knees, looking at the photos, you would think that he has double jointed knees, wouldn't you? He does not have double jointed knees. He has single jointed knees. He does have good flexibility there, but still, why make it look like there's an extra joint there when there's not? So his feet, what I like about his feet is that he doesn't have that really fragile ball joint thing on his feet like a lot of the other action figures do. I don't like that fragile ankle. So I like that he has a sturdier ankle. However, this foot is a little bit wobbly, so he has trouble standing up. So that's really the knees and that foot. Those really are the only issues that I have as far as his articulation. He's able to pose really well. He can kneel, he can sit. He's very easy to pose, and he holds his poses pretty well, except for that standing pose because of that loose foot. He doesn't balance as easily as I would like. The auction that I bid on came with 2 extra hands, so he has a couple of trigger finger hands. But also there was a bonus, which I'm really glad of. He came with a head, which is good because I do not have a single action figure guy right now that matches this particular color, except for guys that already have an action figure body. So this will serve as a good placeholder right now. That, you know, it's not very impressive as far as heads go. It's very soft and not that impressive in the looks department, but we'll work with it for now. I switched his hands out to the relaxed hands, and his hands did remove very easily. And they can be replaced very easily. Not sure if any of his other body parts are removable. I don't really want to try it, but it doesn't look like it because look, he has little screws everywhere. So that's not that attractive, but for a figure that's dressed, that's not going to be bad. And this guy's going to be dressed all the time. So my overall impression of him is, for the price, he's not a bad figure. Like I said, he was very reasonably priced. I wish that there were more choices as far as action figure heads that would fit this particular body. He poses very easily. He holds his poses fairly well, except for, like I said, this one foot. And even with his single jointed knees, he has really good range of motion. So I'm pleased with this purchase. Okay everyone, thank you for watching.